Representing Texas, my state, Lone Star State.
Representing Texas,
the land of the trio, where we get it how we live. Cadillacs and chrome grills.
representing Texas,
Rocking different colored diamonds, where stunting is a habit. Each and every day we shining.
Texas,
With the real exposed to fake, we stack that guap in the Lone Star State.
representing Texas,
Best believe it goes down every time them Texas boys come around, man.
representing Texas,
Yeah, born and raised in that Lone Star. Love the drip candy, styrofoam full of purple bar. When it comes to dime pieces, all of them 10 stars. Might sip a 4 main and add a couple handlebars. Still slamming caddy doors, plus we riding foreign cars. Throwing up them longhorns, representing who we are. Couple hundred in a day, nah, that ain't nothing new. These days, loyalty comes by very few. Staying down in 2 trio, the only thing that we can do. Grinding for our families, the only way we make it through. And now love the fallen soldiers, yeah, I salute you. R.I.P. the Pimp C, and R.I.P. the
representing Texas,
the land of the trio, where we get it how we live. Cadillacs and chrome grills.
representing Texas,
Rocking different colored diamonds, where stunting is a habit. Each and every day we shining.
Texas,
With the real exposed to fake, we stack that guap in the Lone Star State.
representing Texas,
Best believe it goes down every time them Texas boys come around.
representing Texas,
Down here in Texas, we don't play no games. We all about our cash, and money ain't a thing. We'll rock some colored diamonds in a piece and chain. Might throw a couple carrots on the pinky ring. Up in VIP, getting brain from your dame. I've lived that first class life, my niggas do the same. Dallas Mavs, courtside seats every game. 7-day mob, choosing money over fame. Cause down here in Texas, live that boss life. Talking down, chopper rock your body just right. Just copped a new whip, that shit was out of sight. Had to go easy on them with that blood
representing
white.
Texas,
The land of the trio, where we get it how we live. Cadillacs and chrome grills.
representing Texas,
Rocking different colored diamonds, where stunting is a habit. Each and every day we shining.
Texas,
With the real exposed to fake, we stack that guap in the Lone Star State.
representing Texas,
Best believe it goes down every time them Texas boys come around.
representing Texas,
Now everything real big in Texas. Rose gold, yellow gold, or platinum for the necklace. Grinding for a while now, no choice but to respect it. Everybody know about us, worldwide connected. If you're born and raised in Texas, chunk them deuces up. And if you sip that purple potion out of white cup, went from smoking dirt weed, now it's Kush blunts. Nickname in this game, I'm the chosen one. Dry snitchings for the birds, that's suicide. Yelling death before dishonor, that's the way to ride. Murder every track, I did commit the crime. JD running things in that bottom
representing
line.
Texas,
The land to the trio, where we get it how we live. Ride foes and pop deals.
representing Texas,
Rocking different colored diamonds, where stunting is a habit. Each and every day we shining.
Texas,
With the real exposed to fake, we stack that guap in the Lone Star State.
representing Texas,
Best believe it goes down every time them Texas boys come around.
representing Texas.
Hello and welcome everybody to the relaunch of Boss Talk with Bosshogg. I'm your boy Bosshogg, host of the Petty Crew Radio Show. We're on every Sunday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. streaming live on all major platforms, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, you name it, we are there. Welcome, 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 and I'm glad that I'm able to relaunch the show with you guys. For you guys who have been following the Petty Crew, last year, late last year, I was in a work accident. With that being said, I'm thankful for being here. I'm thankful for another chance at life and another opportunity to give you guys uh, the best show possible. Before we get started, please like and share today's show. Again, show me some love by liking and sharing today's show. I have a great show lined up for you guys. We're going to be talking about breast cancer awareness for you guys uh, who might not have known. October is the um, breast cancer awareness. We're also going to talk about what's going on with 50 Cent and his son. It's just too much, and we got to jump into it. And then lastly, we're going to jump into the controversy surrounding The Woman King. That is the latest movie produced and starring Viola Davis. That movie did not come without controversy. So we're definitely going to jump into that conversation. Again, please like this video. Please also share the video. You're more than welcome to comment. Again, welcome everybody on Facebook, YouTube, as well as Twitter. Again, please like and share today's show. With that being said, as I stated previously, the month of October is designated Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And so, as an African American man, I want to salute all the women as well as men, African American women and men who have survived breast cancer. If you guys did not know, breast cancer awareness affects African American women at a rate of 31%. That is the highest rate among the races, and African American women lead in breast cancer. But I don't want to talk about what we lead in. I want to find solutions to how we as people and our sisters can fight breast cancer. Uh, we do know that there are some disparities in healthcare, and along with a lot of other various uh, issues that has brought us to leading in breast cancer. What I want to talk about is a lot of women might not be aware of the products that they use, which I would say uh, can heighten or make you more at risk of having breast cancer awareness. Again, thank everybody for tuning in. Please like and share today's show. Again, I am your boy, Bosshogg. This is Boss Talk with Bosshogg. For you guys that just now tuning in, I just played a song opening by JD, which is going to be my theme song for the Bosshogg, for the Boss Talk with Bosshogg, representing Texas because I'm so Texas. We're going to jump into what's going on with breast cancer awareness. We want to highlight that. We definitely want to salute the women as well as some men who also can get breast cancer. We want to salute those survivors who have made it through breast cancer. We also go talk about 50 Cent and his ongoing internet back and forth with his oldest son. And lastly, the controversy surrounding the Woman King. As I stated earlier, there are products in which our sisters are using that aid in and contribute to getting breast cancer. And a lot of women do not know it. And so here's a list of products that women of color are using that have chemicals known to uh, give you breast cancer. And they are skin lighteners. You know, it's a big thing. You're dark. Uh, Society has made you think that the color in which you were born with is not good enough. But again, skin lighteners is one product that women of color are using that is known to produce uh, uh, cancer cells. Hair relaxers. Women love to straighten their hair out, but relaxers are another product that women of color are using, which can aid in uh, breast cancer. Brazilian blowout treatments is also another product that women of color use that could potentially be harmful and cause breast cancer. Acrylic nails. We know our sisters love to go to the nail shop. They want to make sure that they have the latest styles, but it is found out that acrylic nails also is a contributor to breast cancer. Now, what was not on the list, and I'm going to add to this list, is we have to eat better as a people, as a whole. Men, women, children. As you know, America is obese. Our children are getting bigger, heavier, no longer want to play outside. They have those cell phones in their faces. And we have a problem with obesity. But food is also a contributor to catching and getting breast cancer. We have to be more mindful. We have to do a better job in the food that we intake. We have to put the fried food down. It's hurting us. And so we just have to do a better job all the way around with educating ourselves and educating our women on how we can prevent breast cancer. The latest in this 50 Cent beef, 50 Cent's son has basically told his father on social media, I will pay you the child support in which you pay. I will give it to you a month of child support if you spend 24 hours with me. Now, the backdrop of this story is it's reported that 50 Cent's son says that $6,700 in which he receives a month in child support is not enough to take care of him. He received backlash. And he also trolled his dad, who we know also is known for trolling people. He trolled his daddy by spelling out entitled with his money. 50 Cent has spelled out broke with his money. And so, like father, like son, to get his father's attention, he spelled out entitled and offered to give him back the child support in which he receives a month in return for his father's time. Now, as a father, it's sad that these two have to go back and forth publicly about their relationship and about their issues. Because at the end of the day, somebody has to be the adult and they have to come to the table and rectify their relationship. Now, us as parents, we know we have children who, as they grow up, we like to say they get to smelling themselves. They don't want to listen, hard headed. But if two people are going back and forth, you really don't know who the fool is. It is my hope that 50 Cent reach out to his son, mend the relationship that is broken between them two, because at the end of the day, we were raised family over everything. And I would hate for something to happen to 50 Cent or on the other end of the coin, his son. And then there's regret between the two because they could have had an opportunity to mend the relationship that that was broken. I don't care what my son does, and he does piss me off sometimes. I don't believe I'm gonna get to a place where I don't want to deal with my son. First and foremost, they never asked to be here. And so it's our responsibility as parents to make sure we're leading our children in a way in which will benefit them so that they can be productive citizens to uh, the community. Again, thank those of you who are just now tuning in. We're talking about 50 Cent's son and his latest antics on social media. On one hand, we criticize, and not me, but you have folks that criticize Nick Cannon for bringing children into the world with multiple women, who, by the way, is active in all his children's lives. And then we have on the other end of the spectrum, 50 Cent and his son. Now, their relationship is not indicative to indicative of what how African American men are with their children, because black men are actually are more active in their children's lives, even when they are no longer in the home, than any other race of men. And so I don't want us to lose sight of that with the back and forth between 50 Cent and his oldest son. I just hope that they just come together and mend that relationship. As long as you have breath in your body, there's always an opportunity to uh, mend relationships. Viola Davis is the star of her latest movie, The Woman King. For you guys that don't have not seen the trailer, it's a great trailer. Um, However, the movie did not come with some backlash. There has been talks, and people have asked um, for boycott of the movie, stating that here we have another movie that uh, does not tell the truth, what they call whitewashed. It seems like every time there's a historical movie created, uh, Harriet, Birth of a Nation, uh, 12 Years a Slave, um, the story of the Black sisters who help launch spaceship into to the moon. I believe that movie is called Hidden Figures. There have been it looked like asserted effort to twist the truth to these movies. And this is the latest movie that uh, the black community is calling out because it did not tell the truth. The story, the real story of the tribes in which are portrayed in the movie. Now, for you guys that do not know, this movie is about a tribe called the Agoji tribe, as well as the Dahomey tribe. I believe I said that correctly. I've been trying to practice that all day for today's show. These two tribes historically practice in the trade of Africans. They were active in the Atlantic slave trade. And the black community is calling out Viola Davis as well as the other producers and directors for not giving us a accurate portrayal of the movie. Now, of course, with criticism, there's also a response. And in a nutshell, Viola Davis, as well as her husband, basically says, well, you know, if we gave you guys a historical movie and actually gave you the facts of the movie, it wouldn't have been a movie, it would have been a documentary. So apparently this movie was just made to entertain. I'm gonna go a little further to say just to collect a check. And it wasn't gonna get put on the big screens if it actually told the truth of uh, those two tribes. For me, I believe it is about the accuracy. I believe that we have an obligation as uh, creators on any platform, be it movie, radio, etc., to speak the truth, to show the truth. Because if we continue to whitewash and make these movies fictional, what will our children have to look at in which to learn from? This movie could have taken the opportunity to entertain as well as teach the truth. Sometimes we have to make those hard movies, some serious discussions that we don't want to have. And so I believe that they sacrificed the truth to just give us something entertaining. There are a lot of movies that can do that job. My problem is when people in a position to give us information to teach us what we didn't know, they choose to chase the money versus giving us something accurate, if you guys can understand that. They choose to water down what really went on for the sake of a check. I mean, that's what it all boils down to. They could have did a documentary. I'm sure they could have sold it on any platform, Prime Video, Netflix, Paramount Plus, you name it, Hulu, and could have still made the money in which the movie made, I believe so far, $19 million. So do we now look at Viola Davis differently? Or do we give her a pass because, you know, she's a great actress? Because she is a great actress. I'm not taking nothing away from her acting ability. What I'm criticizing and agree with others who have criticized this movie is we have to stop saying, well, if we give you guys the truth, it won't be entertaining. Because best believe Holocaust victims, and when there's movies and um, documentaries made, I bet you they're making sure that they can give Jewish people an accurate uh, portrayal of the Holocaust. I see nothing wrong with us being reminded of where we come from, because the truth is that is a part of the history of the slave trade. Yes, African uh, tribes were uh, active in the Atlantic slave trade. We were prisoners of war, and if you overheard, your descendants lost because they just didn't come here. They went to uh, the islands, the Caribbean, uh, as well as here. And so it is my hope that Hollywood, Black Hollywood, would do a better job of giving us accurate portrayal of movies. Otherwise, we don't know our history. We don't know our future. And if we never taught it, then we go around not knowing uh, the rich history we have, good and bad. Now, Viola Davis says, well, if you really want to know the truth, go research it. I think that's a smug response. I think that's a response that says, I don't care about your criticism. We made a movie that was entertaining. I would say to Black Hollywood, stop doing it. Uh, Stop disrespecting our ancestors by not telling the truth. Stop using these black movies as a way to basically steal the black dollar, because you made the movie for us to support it as well as other cultures. Hopefully, you know, uh, the next time a movie, um, a historical event is being created into a movie, hopefully they give a better portrayal of the movie. Because right now, Black Hollywood is not doing a good job of that. With that being said, thank you guys for joining in for Boss Talk with Boss Hogg. It's good to be back. It's good to get back in the swing of things since my accident. This is one of the things that I love doing, have a passion for. And the Petty Radio Show is coming. If you have Clubhouse, be on the lookout. We will be doing the show on Clubhouse, basically the warm up leading to the launch of the Petty Crew for this year. We're going on 6 years. Want to thank everybody's support. Please go to the Petty Crew on Facebook, like us on Facebook. Please go to the Petty Crew on Instagram, like us on Instagram. If you are on Twitter, please go to the Petty Crew 1. If you're on YouTube, please go to YouTube, the Petty Crew, and subscribe to that channel. Before I get out of here, as brand ambassador for Habits 365, I'm giving everybody 15% off who shop on the website. That is habits365.com. If you put in the promo code Hayes Who, HAYESWHO, you will get 15% off at checkout. Again, thank everybody for tuning in. Until next time, I am Boss Hog.